insomuch that they were astonished and said, Hence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works. Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Joas and Simon and Judas, and his sisters? Are they not all with us? Hence then hath this man all these things. And they were offended in him. But Jesus said unto him, A prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. We got to make a choice. Pondering thing today. People right now are discouraged in situations. Right now. 2011, tough year. People are discouraged about things, about situations. They are. Things to ponder. Did we do all we could to build up our relationship with God? Did we do all we could to build up the church of God? Did we do all we could to love God and others? Or did we just try to hang on and sit back and wait on God or someone else to do the things? These are things that God wants you to ponder today. Because if you want 2012 to be different, it's our choice. Past, we showed you, has been a lack of knowledge. Enemy attacked heart, made people captive. When he makes us captive, then eventually what it does is you don't have no vision. You don't have no drive. You don't have no sight. How many people really right now have a vision to see the powers of God manifested, to do whatever it takes to be able to see the 9 spiritual gifts manifested? How many really have that vision that says, I'm going to keep on keeping on until it happens? How many's got that vision? How many's got that vision that they're going to go forward until they get the full fruits of the Spirit in their life, and I'm not going to give up until I get them? How many has that? I'm going to see the powers of God manifested in my life, in the church, and I'm going to see people saved. I see the gates tore down. I see the walls tore down of Jerusalem, around this town, around these churches, around these people, and I'm going to see people have life more abundantly, including myself. How many's got that vision? Or right now we captive to the point that we're just trying to hang on to hope we can get to heaven? Answer your own questions today and ponder this. Because if your answer is, I don't know, I'm just had so much, and it's 2011 being so, I ain't got no strength, I'm really just wore out, and I just really just trying to hang on myself to get to heaven. You're captive. Because God wants you to be free. He wants you to enjoy His relationship with Him. He wants you to enjoy every promise that He promised us. He wants you to enjoy these things. He wants you to have love and joy and peace and long-suffering and meekness and all these good things. But if you understand how it really happened, that's what God showed us. This is one of the things that He showed us. This is how it happened. This is what caused us to get into a captive state. This is what caused our heart to have band-aids and scars and wounds and foreskin or whatever, hardness of heart. This is what caused it. A lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding let the enemy in to attack, and we ended up hurt, church hurts and things that's allowed us to pull back to the place that cause iniquity abound, our love is pulled back, all these things are pulled back. And there's only one way to defeat it, is to make up your mind and have a vision to drive and say, I'm going to get it. This is what you need to ponder today, because 2012 has got to change. We've got to change and have a vision and begin to change and start pushing ourselves forward into this and say, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to have a vision to achieve this. or 2012 is going to be a 2011, I don't think we can stand another year of it. I don't. I don't think we'll be able to stand for another year of misery and everybody trying to push themselves to get to a service. Sad, ain't going to be nobody there. And I hope we have somebody to sing. And I don't know. It's just getting tough. It gets tough on me too. I ain't going to lie. It does. But I do know that God has given us the answers. He has. He has given them to us. And for whatever reason, we haven't got all the understanding. We have not. We haven't got all the pieces brought together. And I've offered to you many times, if you don't understand, please come and talk to me. I will help you understand. I will show you what God has showed me. I will bring it to you. If you got questions or disagreements, bring them to me. I'll help you try to understand. As I said, I'm trying to bring this out into a book form so that you can get it all. Called Revive the Vision, so that we can have a vision that we're going to get this more abundant life. We are tired of being in the same old place. And that's what you need to be pondering today. And I think in 2011, most of us would say it was a rough year, and we really just kind of hung on. We kind of just sat back because we had a pretty rough year. We had a lot of things going on. And it was a rough year for the church and for things. But we want 2012 different. We got to change. We got to come together in love and unity and decide. And tonight, I think God will take us deeper and we can discuss this even more. But you ponder these things. We'll give you a chance on this to look at that and look at these things. But we cannot have another year like that. Captivity. Cannot have another year of being down, of being hopeless, being miserable, struggling day after day. But it's time to recognize what really happened. It's time to recognize this. And don't reject what God has showed us. More than me has told you that this is the things. And things that God has showed me, have they not come to pass? And how could I guess that? Even Mike, the last time he spoke, said, my goodness, God is here. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay in here. Hang, man, he's still alive. Ministries, people in the church have said, hey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But, like we said, the heart's deceivable. The enemy begins to let us look at how this one that's going, oh, it's not going to make it. And it gets deceived and gets pulled down. And this is where we're at. And it gets us down that we just don't have no get up and go. We don't have no energy. But ponder these things today. You look in your life. That's what's happened. That's what's went on. In 2011, I think we kind of sat back waiting on someone else or God when we did not go forward in everything that we could do for whatever reasons they may be. For whatever reason. Does anybody have anything you need prayer? Or do you have anything you want to say?